Have you ever noticed how some people seem to breeze through life while others struggle at every turn? It's not about luck or fate. The secret lies in something we all have but often overlook: our attitude. That's right. Your attitude has the power to shape your entire life. It's like a magic wand that can turn challenges into opportunities and dreams into reality. Today, we're going to explore how your attitude defines your life and why it's the key to unlocking your full potential. Imagine two people facing the same problem. One sees it as a huge obstacle, feeling stressed and defeated before even trying to solve it. The other sees it as a chance to learn and grow, excited about finding a solution. Who do you think is more likely to overcome the challenge? That's the power of attitude in action. It's not about what happens to you, but how you choose to respond to it. Your attitude is like a pair of glasses you wear all the time. It colors everything you see and experience. A positive attitude can make even the toughest situations seem manageable, while a negative one can turn small bumps in the road into mountains. The amazing thing is, you have the power to choose which glasses you wear each day. Think about the last time you faced a difficult situation. How did your attitude affect the outcome? Did you approach it with optimism and determination, or did you feel defeated from the start? Your attitude in that moment likely played a big role in how things turned out. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is attitude? It's a great question, and understanding the answer is crucial to harnessing its power. Simply put, your attitude is your overall outlook on life. It's the way you think and feel about yourself, others, and the world around you. It's not the same as your mood, which can change from moment to moment. Your attitude is more like the backdrop against which all your thoughts and feelings play out. Imagine your mind as a theater stage. Your attitude is the background scenery that sets the tone for everything that happens on that stage. If your attitude scenery is bright and cheerful, even challenging scenes will have a positive undertone. But if your attitude scenery is dark and gloomy, even happy moments might feel a bit muted. Your attitude is made up of your beliefs, values, and expectations. It's shaped by your past experiences, but it's not set in stone. You have the power to change and improve your attitude at any time. This is incredibly empowering because it means you're not stuck with the hand you've been dealt. You can actively work on developing an attitude that serves you better and helps you create the life you want. Let's look at an example to make this clearer. Meet Sarah and Mike, two co-workers who've just been assigned a big project at work. Sarah has a positive attitude. She thinks, "This is a great opportunity to show what I can do. It might be challenging, but I'm excited to learn new things." Mike, on the other hand, has a more negative attitude. His thoughts are, "Great, more work. I'll probably mess it up and look bad in front of the boss." Can you see how their different attitudes might affect their performance on the project? Sarah is likely to approach the work with enthusiasm and creativity, while Mike might procrastinate and struggle due to his self-doubt. Their attitudes are setting the stage for very different outcomes. It's important to understand that your attitude is different from your mood or personality. Your mood can change quickly based on what's happening around you. You might wake up feeling great, but then get stuck in traffic and become grumpy. That's a change in mood, not attitude. Your personality, on the other hand, is made up of traits that tend to stay consistent over time. It's the core of who you are. Your attitude sits somewhere between your mood and your personality. It's more stable than your mood, but more changeable than your personality. Think of it this way. Your personality is like the type of plant you are. Maybe you're a sturdy oak tree or a flexible willow. Your attitude is like the soil you're planted in. Good soil, a positive attitude, helps you grow strong and healthy, while poor soil, a negative attitude, can stunt your growth. Your mood is like the weather. It can affect you day to day, but it doesn't define you in the long term. Understanding this difference is crucial because it shows us that while we can't always control our moods or change our personalities, we do have the power to cultivate a positive attitude over time. And that's where the real magic happens. Let's explore some examples to really bring home the difference between positive and negative attitudes. A person with a positive attitude might say things like, "I may not know how to do this yet, but I'm excited to learn." Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. I believe in myself and my ability to overcome obstacles. On the flip side, someone with a negative attitude might often think or say, "I'm not good enough to handle this." "Why do bad things always happen to me?" "There's no point in trying, I'll probably fail anyway." Can you feel the difference in energy between these two sets of statements? The positive attitudes are empowering and motivating, while the negative ones are draining and discouraging. Let's look at a real-life scenario to see how these attitudes play out. Imagine two students, Alex and Jamie, who both failed an important test. Alex, with a positive attitude, might think, "Okay, this isn't great, but it's just one test. I'll talk to the teacher about what I got wrong and study harder for the next one. I can do better." Jamie, with a more negative attitude, might think, "I'm so stupid. I'll never be good at this subject. Maybe I should just give up." Who do you think is more likely to improve their grade on the next test? Alex's positive attitude opens up possibilities for learning and growth, while Jamie's negative attitude creates a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure. Now that we understand what attitude is, let's dive deeper into how it shapes our lives. Your attitude doesn't just affect how you feel. It influences your actions, your relationships, and even your physical health. When you have a positive attitude, you're more likely to take risks and try new things. You see opportunities where others might see obstacles. This openness to experience can lead to personal growth, new friendships, and exciting career opportunities. People with positive attitudes tend to be more resilient in the face of setbacks. They bounce back quicker from disappointments and are less likely to give up on their goals. On the other hand, a negative attitude can hold you back in countless ways. It can make you hesitant to take on challenges or try new things. You might miss out on opportunities because you're too focused on what could go wrong. Negative attitudes can also strain your relationships. It's hard to be around someone who's always complaining or expecting the worst. Think about the people in your life who you enjoy being around the most. Chances are, they have pretty positive attitudes, right? That's because positivity is contagious. When you have a positive attitude, you uplift those around you. You become a source of inspiration and support for others. You might be thinking, "This all sounds great, but is there any scientific evidence to back it up?" The answer is a resounding yes. Researchers have been studying the effects of attitude on our lives for decades, and the results are fascinating. Studies have shown that people with positive attitudes tend to live longer, have stronger immune systems, and recover from illnesses more quickly. One famous study followed a group of nuns for decades. The researchers found that the nuns who expressed more positive emotions in their writings as young women tended to live significantly longer than those who expressed more negative emotions. But it's not just about physical health. Your attitude also affects your mental well-being and cognitive abilities. People with positive attitudes are less likely to suffer from depression and anxiety. They also tend to perform better on cognitive tasks and are more creative problem solvers. Neuroscientists have even found that our attitudes can physically change our brains. When we consistently practice positive thinking, we strengthen the neural pathways associated with positivity, making it easier to maintain a positive outlook over time. It's like building a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. Let's talk about success. We all want to be successful in our personal and professional lives, right? Well, your attitude plays a huge role in determining your success. People with positive attitudes are more likely to set ambitious goals and persist in the face of obstacles. They see failures as learning opportunities rather than personal shortcomings. Think about some of the most successful people you know or have heard about. Chances are they have pretty positive attitudes. They believe in themselves and their ability to overcome challenges. They don't let setbacks derail them from their goals. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. She faced numerous challenges early in her life, including poverty and abuse. But she maintained a positive attitude and a belief in her own potential. This attitude propelled her to become one of the most influential media personalities in the world. Or consider Steve Jobs. He was famously fired from Apple, the company he co-founded. Instead of giving up, he saw it as an opportunity to explore new ventures. His positive attitude in the face of what many would consider a career-ending setback led him to create Pixar and eventually return to Apple, leading it to become one of the most valuable companies in the world. These success stories aren't just about talent or luck. They're about maintaining a positive attitude in the face of challenges and believing in your ability to create the life you want. Your attitude doesn't just affect your personal success, it plays a crucial role in your relationships too. Think about it. Would you rather spend time with someone who's always complaining and seeing the negative side of things, or someone who's generally upbeat and looks for the best in situations? A positive attitude can help you build stronger, more satisfying relationships. When you approach interactions with optimism and openness, you're more likely to connect deeply with others. You're also more likely to give others the benefit of the doubt, which can prevent misunderstandings and conflicts. In romantic relationships, attitude can make or break a partnership. Couples who maintain a positive attitude towards each other and their relationship are more likely to stay together and report higher levels of satisfaction. They're better able to navigate conflicts and see challenges as opportunities to grow closer. But it's not just about romantic relationships. Your attitude affects your friendships, your relationships with family members, and even your professional relationships. A positive attitude can make you a better team player at work, a more supportive friend, and a more understanding family member. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but what if I naturally have a more negative attitude? Can I change it? The answer is a resounding yes. While it's true that some people seem to be born with a more positive outlook, attitude is something that can be cultivated and improved over time. Changing your attitude isn't always easy. It requires consistent effort and practice. But the good news is that even small shifts in your thinking can lead to big changes in your life over time. Here are some strategies you can use to start developing a more positive attitude. Practice gratitude. Take time each day to think about things you're grateful for. This simple practice can shift your focus from what's wrong in your life to what's right. Challenge negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and ask yourself if that thought is really true. Often, our negative thoughts are exaggerations or assumptions that don't hold up under scrutiny. Surround yourself with positive people. The people we spend time with have a big impact on our attitudes. Try to spend more time with people who have positive outlooks. Focus on solutions, not problems. When you face a challenge, instead of dwelling on how difficult it is, focus your energy on finding solutions. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would show a good friend. Engage in activities you enjoy. Regular participation in activities that bring you joy can boost your overall attitude. Take care of your physical health. Exercise, eat well, and get enough sleep. Physical health and mental attitude are closely linked. Remember, changing your attitude is a journey, not a destination. You don't have to be positive all the time. That's not realistic or even healthy. The goal is to develop a generally positive outlook that helps you navigate life's ups and downs more effectively. Now, let's explore how attitude connects with spirituality. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of cultivating a positive attitude. They teach that our inner state of mind has a profound impact on our experience of life and our connection to something greater than ourselves. In many spiritual practices, attitude is closely linked to concepts like mindfulness and inner peace. When we cultivate a positive attitude, we're more likely to be present in the moment and appreciate the beauty around us. This presence and appreciation can lead to a deeper sense of connection with the world and with others. Meditation, a common spiritual practice, is often used as a tool for cultivating a more positive attitude. By quieting the mind and focusing on the present moment, we can become more aware of our thought patterns. This awareness allows us to consciously choose more positive, empowering thoughts. Many spiritual teachings also emphasize the idea that our thoughts and attitudes create our reality. This concept, sometimes called the law of attraction, suggests that by maintaining a positive attitude, we attract more positive experiences into our lives. While this idea shouldn't be taken to extremes, positive thinking alone won't solve all problems. There's truth to the idea that our attitudes shape our perceptions and influence our experiences. Spirituality can also provide a framework for maintaining a positive attitude in the face of life's challenges. Many spiritual traditions teach that difficulties are opportunities for growth and that there's a larger purpose or meaning behind our experiences. This perspective can help us maintain a positive attitude even when things are tough. For example, Buddhist teachings emphasize the impermanence of all things. This perspective can help us maintain a positive attitude by reminding us that difficult situations are temporary and that change is a natural part of life. Similarly, many Western spiritual traditions emphasize the idea of faith, trust in a higher power or a greater plan. This faith can be a powerful source of positivity, helping people maintain hope and optimism even in challenging circumstances. It's important to note that spirituality doesn't necessarily mean religion. You can cultivate a spiritual outlook without adhering to any specific religious beliefs. At its core, spirituality is about connecting with something larger than yourself, whether that's nature, the universe, or a sense of shared humanity. Cultivating a spiritual outlook can support the development of a positive attitude in several ways. It can provide a sense of purpose and meaning, which can help maintain positivity even in difficult times. Spiritual practices like meditation or prayer can help calm the mind and reduce negative thinking. Many spiritual teachings emphasize gratitude and appreciation, which are key components of a positive attitude. Spirituality often encourages self-reflection and personal growth, which can lead to a more positive self-image and outlook on life. Spiritual communities can provide social support and a sense of belonging, which can boost overall well-being and positivity. Remember, the goal isn't to force positivity or ignore real problems. Instead, it's about developing a resilient, growth-oriented attitude that can help you navigate life's ups and downs with grace and optimism. As we've explored, your attitude is a powerful force in shaping your life experiences. It influences your thoughts, actions, relationships, and even your physical health. While changing your attitude takes time and effort, the benefits are well worth it. By cultivating a more positive outlook, you can open yourself up to new opportunities, build stronger relationships, and create a more fulfilling life. Remember, you have the power to choose your attitude each day. It's not about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about approaching life with hope, resilience, and a belief in your own ability to grow and overcome challenges. So, why not start today? Take a moment to appreciate something good in your life, challenge a negative thought, or perform a small act of kindness. These small steps can be the beginning of a powerful shift in your attitude and your life. As we journey through life, it's natural to encounter various attitudes, both positive and negative. While we've explored the power of positive attitudes, it's equally important to recognize and understand common negative attitudes. These negative mindsets can act like anchors, holding us back from reaching our full potential and experiencing life's joys to the fullest. One of the most prevalent negative attitudes is pessimism. Pessimists tend to expect the worst in every situation. They might think, why bother trying? It's not going to work out anyway. This attitude can be a self-fulfilling prophecy, as their negative expectations often lead them to put in less effort or give up easily, which in turn leads to poor outcomes. Another common negative attitude is victimhood. People with this mindset often feel that life is happening to them rather than recognizing their power to shape their own experiences. They might frequently say things like, "It's not fair," or "Why does this always happen to me?" This attitude can leave people feeling helpless and stuck, unable to take positive action to improve their situations. Perfectionism is another negative attitude that many people struggle with. While striving for excellence can be positive, perfectionists often set unrealistic standards for themselves and others. They might think, if it's not perfect, it's not good enough. This attitude can lead to procrastination, fear of failure, and chronic dissatisfaction, as nothing ever seems to meet their impossibly high standards. The fixed mindset is a negative attitude identified by psychologist Carol Dweck. People with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence are set in stone. They might think, "I'm just not good at math," or "I'm not a creative person." This attitude can prevent people from trying new things or persisting in the face of challenges, limiting their growth and potential. Cynicism is another negative attitude that can color our view of the world. Cynics tend to distrust others' motives and see the worst in people and situations. They might think, "Everyone's just out for themselves," or "the system is rigged." While it's important to be aware of potential pitfalls, constant cynicism can lead to missed opportunities and strained relationships. Lastly, there's the attitude of constant comparison. In today's social media-driven world, it's easy to fall into the trap of constantly comparing ourselves to others. This attitude can lead to thoughts like, "Everyone else has it better than me," or "I'll never be as successful as them." This mindset can rob us of joy and appreciation for our own unique journey and accomplishments. These negative attitudes can harm our lives in various ways. They can strain our relationships, hinder our personal and professional growth, and even impact our physical and mental health. For example, constant pessimism and cynicism have been linked to higher stress levels and increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Moreover, these attitudes can create a negative feedback loop. When we approach situations with a negative attitude, we're more likely to interpret events in a negative light, which then reinforces our negative outlook. It's like wearing dark sunglasses all the time. Everything looks gloomy, even on a bright day. However, it's important to remember that recognizing these negative attitudes in ourselves isn't about self-judgment or criticism. It's about awareness. By identifying these patterns in our thinking, we take the first step towards changing them. Remember, your attitude is not set in stone. It's a choice you can make and reshape every day. Now that we've identified some common negative attitudes, let's explore how we can transform them into more positive, empowering mindsets. This transformation is not about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about choosing to approach life's challenges and opportunities with a more constructive, growth-oriented attitude. The first step in transforming negative attitudes is awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and self-talk. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and take a moment to acknowledge it. Don't judge yourself for having negative thoughts. We all have them. The key is to recognize them so you can choose to respond differently. Once you're aware of your negative thoughts, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? Is there evidence to support it? Is there another way to look at this situation? Often, our negative thoughts are exaggerations or assumptions that don't hold up under scrutiny. By questioning these thoughts, we can start to loosen their hold on us. Next, try reframing the situation. This means looking for a more positive or constructive way to view what's happening. For example, if you make a mistake at work and your negative attitude kicks in with thoughts like, "I'm so stupid, I always mess things up," try reframing it to, "Everyone makes mistakes sometimes. This is an opportunity for me to learn and improve." Practicing gratitude is another powerful tool for transforming negative attitudes. When you find yourself focusing on what's wrong, make a conscious effort to also acknowledge what's right. Try keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're thankful for each day. This simple practice can shift your focus and help cultivate a more positive outlook over time. Positive self-talk is also crucial in this transformation process. The way we talk to ourselves shapes our attitudes and beliefs. Instead of harsh self-criticism, try speaking to yourself with kindness and encouragement. For example, instead of "I can't do this," try "This is challenging, but I'm capable of figuring it out." Another effective strategy is to focus on solutions rather than problems. When faced with a challenge, instead of dwelling on how difficult or unfair it is, direct your energy towards finding ways to address it. Ask yourself, what can I do to improve this situation? This solution-focused approach empowers you to take positive action rather than feeling stuck or helpless. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can also help in transforming your attitude. Seek out people who have positive outlooks. Their attitudes can be contagious, and they can provide support and encouragement as you work on changing your own mindset. Similarly, expose yourself to positive content, uplifting books, podcasts, or videos that inspire and motivate you. Practicing mindfulness can be a powerful tool in transforming negative attitudes. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, you can become more aware of your thoughts and feelings, making it easier to recognize and change negative patterns. Simple mindfulness exercises, like focusing on your breath for a few minutes each day, can make a big difference over time. Remember, transforming your attitude is a process, not an event. It takes time and consistent effort to rewire ingrained thought patterns. Be patient and kind with yourself as you work on this transformation. Celebrate small victories along the way. Every time you catch and reframe a negative thought, you're making progress. It's also important to note that having a positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring real problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about approaching challenges with a constructive mindset that allows you to deal with difficulties more effectively. A positive attitude gives you resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. As we've explored the process of transforming negative attitudes into positive ones, you might be wondering, is all this effort really worth it? The answer is a resounding yes. The benefits of cultivating a positive attitude are far-reaching and can impact every aspect of your life. Let's start with your mental health. People with positive attitudes tend to experience lower levels of stress and anxiety. When you approach life's challenges with optimism and confidence, you're less likely to feel overwhelmed or defeated. This doesn't mean you won't face stress or difficult emotions, but a positive attitude can help you navigate these experiences more effectively. A positive attitude is also linked to better overall emotional well-being. People who maintain positive outlooks report higher levels of life satisfaction and happiness. They tend to experience more frequent positive emotions like joy, contentment, and excitement. This emotional positivity can create an upward spiral, making it easier to maintain a positive attitude over time. The benefits of a positive attitude extend to your physical health as well. Numerous studies have shown that people with positive attitudes tend to have stronger immune systems, lower blood pressure, and a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. Some research even suggests that maintaining a positive attitude can increase your lifespan. In your professional life, a positive attitude can be a game changer. People with positive attitudes tend to be more productive and creative at work. They're often better at problem solving because they're more likely to see challenges as opportunities rather than insurmountable obstacles. This mindset can lead to greater success and advancement in your career. Moreover, people with positive attitudes are often more resilient in the face of professional setbacks. Instead of being discouraged by failures or rejections, they're more likely to view these experiences as learning opportunities. This resilience can be crucial in achieving long-term career success. Your relationships can also flourish when you cultivate a positive attitude. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate positivity. When you have a positive outlook, you're likely to be more approachable, empathetic, and supportive in your relationships. This can lead to stronger, more satisfying connections with friends, family, and romantic partners. In addition, a positive attitude can help you navigate relationship challenges more effectively. When conflicts arise, people with positive attitudes are more likely to approach the situation with a problem-solving mindset, rather than getting caught up in blame or negativity. This can lead to more constructive resolutions and stronger relationships over time. A positive attitude can also enhance your personal growth and development. When you believe in your ability to learn and improve, you're more likely to take on new challenges and step out of your comfort zone. This openness to new experiences can lead to continuous learning and personal evolution throughout your life. Furthermore, a positive attitude can boost your self-confidence and self-esteem. When you approach life with optimism and self-belief, you're more likely to recognize and appreciate your own strengths and accomplishments. This positive self-image can empower you to pursue your goals and dreams with greater determination. Another significant benefit of a positive attitude is its impact on your decision-making abilities. When you maintain a positive outlook, you're more likely to see a wider range of possibilities in any given situation. This expanded perspective can lead to better, more creative decisions in both your personal and professional life. Lastly, cultivating a positive attitude can contribute to a greater sense of purpose and meaning in life. When you approach each day with positivity and openness, you're more likely to recognize the beauty and significance in your experiences. This can lead to a deeper sense of fulfillment and connection with the world around you. It's important to remember that having a positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring life's difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about approaching life's ups and downs with resilience, hope, and a belief in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. The benefits of this mindset are clear, from improved health and relationships to greater success and personal fulfillment. As you continue on your journey of cultivating a more positive attitude, remember that every small shift in your thinking can lead to significant changes in your life over time. Each positive thought, each moment of gratitude, each constructive reframe of a challenging situation is a step towards a more fulfilling, joyful life. The power to shape your experience of life lies within you, in the attitudes you choose to cultivate each day. Daily practices for a better attitude. Now that we understand the profound impact our attitude can have on our lives, let's explore some practical daily practices that can help cultivate and maintain a positive attitude. Remember, changing your attitude isn't about a one-time decision. It's about consistent, small actions that add up over time to create significant change. One of the most powerful daily practices for fostering a positive attitude is gratitude. Each day, take a few moments to reflect on things you're thankful for. This doesn't have to be big or dramatic. It could be as simple as appreciating a warm cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or a beautiful sunset. You might want to keep a gratitude journal, writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. This practice helps shift your focus from what's lacking in your life to what's abundant, fostering a more positive outlook. Meditation is another valuable tool for cultivating a positive attitude. Even just a few minutes of meditation each day can help calm your mind, reduce stress, and increase your awareness of your thoughts and feelings. This increased awareness allows you to catch negative thought patterns more quickly and choose more positive responses. If you're new to meditation, try starting with a simple breathing exercise. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath for 5 minutes. When your mind wanders, which it will, gently bring your attention back to your breath without judgment. Positive affirmations are another powerful daily practice. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, helping to rewire your thought patterns over time. Choose affirmations that resonate with you and align with the attitude you want to cultivate. For example, you might say to yourself each morning, "I am capable of handling whatever challenges come my way today," or "I choose to focus on the good in my life." Say your affirmations with conviction and try to really feel the truth of the words as you say them. Physical exercise is not just good for your body. It's also a great way to boost your mood and maintain a positive attitude. Regular exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or a high-intensity workout, find a form of exercise you enjoy and make it part of your daily routine. You'll likely notice improvements in both your physical health and your overall outlook on life. Another helpful daily practice is to set positive intentions for your day. Each morning, take a moment to think about how you want your day to unfold. What kind of energy do you want to bring to your interactions? How do you want to respond to challenges? Setting these intentions helps you approach your day with purpose and positivity. Practicing acts of kindness is another wonderful way to cultivate a positive attitude. Each day, look for opportunities to do something kind for someone else, whether it's a small gesture like holding the door open or a larger act of service. Not only does this spread positivity to others, but it also boosts your own mood and sense of connection with the world around you. Lastly, end each day with reflection. Take a few moments before bed to think about your day. What went well? What are you proud of? What did you learn? This practice helps you end your day on a positive note and reinforces the good things in your life, even on challenging days. Remember, the key to these practices is consistency. It's better to do a little bit each day than to do a lot sporadically. Start small, be patient with yourself, and watch as these daily practices gradually shift your attitude in a more positive direction. While cultivating a positive attitude can bring numerous benefits to our lives, it's important to acknowledge that this journey isn't always smooth sailing. Life will inevitably throw challenges our way, and there will be times when maintaining a positive outlook feels difficult or even impossible. Let's explore some strategies for overcoming these challenges and staying committed to our positive attitude practice. First and foremost, it's crucial to remember that having a positive attitude doesn't mean being happy all the time or ignoring real problems. It's normal and healthy to experience a full range of emotions, including sadness, anger, and frustration. The goal isn't to suppress these feelings, but rather to approach them with a growth mindset and not let them completely overwhelm your overall outlook. One common challenge in maintaining a positive attitude is dealing with setbacks or failures. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to fall into negative thinking patterns. In these moments, try to reframe the situation. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can this setback help me grow stronger or wiser? Remember, every successful person has faced failures along their journey. It's not the failure itself that defines us, but how we respond to it. Another challenge can be the influence of negative people or environments. You might find yourself surrounded by colleagues who constantly complain, or friends who always see the glass as half empty. In these situations, it's important to set boundaries. While you can't control others' attitudes, you can control your own responses and the amount of energy you give to negativity. Try to be a positive influence without getting drawn into negative spirals. If necessary, limit your time with overly negative individuals and seek out more positive connections. Sometimes, external circumstances like health issues, financial struggles, or relationship problems can make it particularly challenging to maintain a positive attitude. During these times, it's important to be gentle with yourself. Acknowledge that you're going through a difficult period and that it's okay to struggle. Focus on small, manageable steps you can take to improve your situation or your outlook. This might involve seeking support from loved ones, professionals, or support groups. Another common challenge is the tendency to fall back into old, negative thought patterns. Our brains are wired to notice potential threats and problems, which can make negative thinking feel more natural. When you catch yourself slipping into these old patterns, don't berate yourself. Instead, gently redirect your thoughts. It can help to have a set of go-to positive thoughts or mantras that you can use in these moments. Perfectionism can also be a roadblock in cultivating a positive attitude. You might find yourself frustrated when you're not positive enough or when you have a bad day. Remember that developing a positive attitude is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs along the way, and that's completely normal. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and be patient with yourself. Dealing with uncertainty and change can be another significant challenge. When faced with the unknown, our minds often jump to worst-case scenarios. In these situations, try to focus on what you can control. Remind yourself of past challenges you've overcome and the strengths and resources you have. Sometimes, simply acknowledging that uncertainty is a normal part of life can help reduce anxiety and maintain a more positive outlook. Lastly, don't underestimate the impact of self-care on your ability to maintain a positive attitude. When we're tired, stressed, or neglecting our basic needs, it becomes much harder to stay positive. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating well, exercising, and taking time for activities that recharge you. Taking care of your physical and emotional well-being provides a strong foundation for a positive attitude. Remember, overcoming challenges to your positive attitude is not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Every time you face a challenge and choose to respond with a growth mindset or a constructive outlook, you're strengthening your positive attitude muscle. Over time, this resilience will grow, making it easier to maintain a positive attitude even in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. As we reach the end of our exploration into how attitude defines our lives, let's take a moment to reflect on the powerful insights we've uncovered. We've journeyed through understanding what attitude really is, recognizing common negative attitudes, learning how to transform these into positive ones, and discovering the numerous benefits that a positive attitude can bring to our lives. We've seen that our attitude is not just a passive reflection of our circumstances, but a powerful force that shapes our experiences, relationships, and even our physical health. It's the lens through which we view the world, coloring every interaction and influencing every decision we make. Remember, cultivating a positive attitude isn't about ignoring life's challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about approaching life with resilience, hope, and a belief in our ability to grow and overcome obstacles. It's about choosing to focus on possibilities rather than limitations, on solutions rather than problems. We've explored practical strategies for developing and maintaining a positive attitude, from daily gratitude practices and meditation to positive affirmations and acts of kindness. These tools are now in your hands, ready to be used in your own journey towards a more positive outlook. But perhaps most importantly, we've acknowledged that this journey isn't always easy. There will be challenges along the way, times when maintaining a positive attitude feels difficult or even impossible. Yet, it's in these moments that our commitment to positivity truly matters. By persisting through these challenges, we build resilience and strengthen our positive attitude muscle. As you move forward from here, remember that changing your attitude is a process, not an event. It requires consistent effort and patience. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and be kind to yourself when you stumble. Every positive thought, every moment of gratitude, every constructive reframe of a challenging situation is a step towards a more fulfilling, joyful life. Your attitude is a choice you make every day, in every moment. It's a powerful tool that you always carry with you, capable of transforming your experiences and your life. As you continue on your journey, keep in mind the words of Charles Swindoll. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react to it. So, I encourage you to choose positivity, choose growth, choose to see the good in yourself, in others, and in the world around you. Your attitude has the power to define your life. Make it a masterpiece of optimism, resilience, and joy. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your journey towards a more positive attitude starts now, with the very next thought you choose to think. So, what will that thought be? The power is in your hands. Here's to your journey towards a more positive, fulfilling life.